There we go. How are you? Welcome to the show. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I have so much crap to go through. If you only care about the Heritage, which I don't think you do, but if you do, go take a nap. Come back in like 45 minutes. And then maybe we'll get into that. And then, if that doesn't work, wait till like 9:30. And then watch the replay. And then fast forward. Because I got a lot to say. So, I'm going to go through. I didn't do a Sunday show. So, I got to do some master stuff, which will be fun. I didn't write down anything really super important. So, I have a lot of shuffling through the papers to get to what I want to get to. So, we're going to be a little bit more relaxed tonight. We're just going to we're not going to try to rush through everything. We're just going to do our stuff. And we'll see how it goes. All right. Hi, Andy Lack. How are you? Don't text me during the show. I have so much crap here. I got papers. I got notebooks. I got notepads. It's too much. What's up, Steve? My boy Steve. He's been fucking betting Scotty Scheffler all year. Doesn't matter. Keeps betting him. He's making a fucking killing. He bet Scotty Scheffler, I think, during the NFL playoffs to win the Masters. I got him for a big number. So congratulations to Steve. Shout out my boy, Steve Sierra, here in the chat. My old friend from the Spring Valley Post Office. One of the all-time greats. You're one of the best, Steve. Been saying it for years. So, yeah. Steve-O's cleaning up off of Scotty Scheffler. I think he had him. Steve, you have him all 4 times he's won? I'm sure you had him. I'm sure you had to. It sounds like it, I think, if I think back, Bay Hill and everything else. Anyway, so congrats to Steve. He's the only shout out. I got no show and tell, but I got kick-ass show and tell on its way from a little place in Georgia that I'm looking forward to. So next week's show and tell is going to be nice. If it's here next week. We'll see. Hi, Mr. Jones. Good job, Joe Gio. How are you? Steve, that's amazing. You just keep betting them. I love it. All right. So shout outs and no, I have no announcements. Really. I'm in good I'm in decent spirits. I'm not awesome. I'm pretty good though. All right, I got my fucking clock cleaned this past week. It was bad. It was pre-tournament bets, live betting, matchup bets, group bets. I did not cash. I got crushed. You know, it's fine. It's fine. I came really close on Sunday to winning something. But you don't get rewarded for that, for getting really close. So we'll go over that in a second. I had a good week of food. I had my baked ziti. I had sausage and peppers. I had my master's cake. I had stuff, but all the food's gone. So I got no money. I got no food. My pets' heads are falling off. But I'm good. I'm good. Things are all right. Back to work. Got a little sunburnt. My legs are a little sore. I played a little golf on Monday with my boy CP. You know, you never want to be the guy that talks about his round. But I got my own YouTube show, and if I want, I can talk about my round. I played great first 9 holes. Now, it was the first time I was ever at this golf course. Now, it's wide open, so that helps. But I was pretty good of staying in the fairway and everything else. CP can vouch for all this. I ain't making any of this shit up. All right, so I want to play bogey golf. If I can make 18 fives, I'm thrilled. I'll shoot 90. Fucking sign me up. I'll take that in the parking lot. So first 9 holes, I shot 46. I had open with a par on a par 5, Sweet up and down. Yeah, par, bogey, bogey, bogey. That's good. First 4 holes. Like 1 under. Then I hit a couple doubles. 2 doubles in a row. But like with a little moxie. All right. Steve, what do I always say? What's the word I used? I'm a gamer. Now, I didn't throw my clubs. I didn't walk off the golf course after 2 back-to-back doubles after that great start. Came back with a nice bogey on 7. Rough bogey on 8. And then a par on 9. Amazing up and down on 9. CP vouched for that one. That was why I was stuck behind the bunker. Beautiful. Beautiful. But I shot 46 on the front. And then I text my friend and said, oh, it's going pretty good so far. And at back 9, fucking disaster. Disaster. Oh, double, bogey, double, triple, double. Oh, oof. Kind of ran out of steam. So I shot 54 on the back for an even 100. And now if I had known that if I didn't 3-putt the last hole, then I would have shot 99. And that would have been acceptable. Even though I collapsed on the back. That would have been acceptable. So in hindsight, when I found out I shot 100, it's like, the fucking 3-putt on the last hole is bad. Because I didn't have a lot of 3-putts. I putted great. I was playing my new Truvis golf balls. They're neon with black soccer, like neon with black little pentagons. Looks like a soccer ball. I like those balls. Good balls. You can see them from far away. I don't know. So I like those new balls. First time I played with them. Played pretty well. Happy about that. So I'm in good spirits. Played a nice little round of golf on Monday. I played on Tuesday with my brother. My brother's coming to town. We got Easter festivities. Now, I didn't spend a lot of time doing heritage prep. I'm not going to lie. Again, Monday I was on the golf course. Did a little research Monday night. Last night I had to go to a wake. Shout out to Aunt Frances. Sorry for my loss. That's Grandma Nagel's sister. The last one. She was like 94, 95. She was up there. But I had that to go to last night. Great dinner with the family after. Saw Aunt Judy last night. Shout out Aunt Judy. I'm going down to Aunt Judy's on Sunday. I will see if I can take a picture with her. Tweet it out. Let everybody meet Aunt Judy. But I had a good time with the family last night. And don't text me during the show. So yeah, and then I did a complete mangling of my lineup when I got home from work today. And I got home late today. A little overtime. I need the overtime. I got my clock cleaned Masters Week. So I'm in good spirits. Let's do the Listener League. Let's do notable top 10s. We'll go over, do a couple of Masters things, and we'll come back. We'll do the Heritage later. All right? Sound good? Sounds good. It's my fucking show. I can do whatever the hell I want. God damn it. All right. Get that there. Did I do that? Where are my notable top 10s? I don't have them. All right. Okay. First thing I want to say. Scotty No-No. Scotty No-No, are you here? We got a bunch of Scotts. We got Scott in a van. We got Scott not in a van. We got Coach Scott. We got Scotty Ida 1. And we got Scotty No-No. Got a bunch of Scotties. All right? But I want Scotty No-No. Right now. Is he in the chat? That's what I need to know. And now, goddammit. And everything? Is that Boston Capper? Screw you, Boston Capper. I'm not in the mood for your shit. All right, I got this. Okay, I got my Listener League. But if Scotty No-No, he may not be here. Fuck you, Barry. Fuck you. We're going to be here a while. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. All right? I don't want you here anyway. I don't give a shit. Unsubscribe and get lost. Asshole. Scotty No. What the hell is your problem, man? I put this little listener league together. It's not even a listener league. It was like a sub bonus heavy hitter friendly exhibition. 75 guys, $20 in, $1,350 to the winner. That's a nice little contest, a little Masters Week bonus. Scotty No wins, right? Nothing. Not one. Oh, Nagel, thanks for playing that. Thanks for putting that contest together. Not one I hit great Masters Week. Shout out Nagel's Bagels. Nothing. My boy CP will tell you that I love a good mention, which is kind of sarcastic because I really don't give a shit. But I'm a big manners guy. Can I get a little thank you? Is that asking too much? So no manners, Scotty No. Just totally ignoring the fact that because of me, he's got $1,350 in his pocket. Yeah, a little something for the effort. I don't want your money. Just a thank you. That's all. Freaking bullshit. So I'm a little upset about that. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned, hey, what fucking manners? All right? That's all. All right. So that's that. So Listener League. Our winner, ball went out already. J2 Kane. He had 426.5 points. I have the updated standings, I believe. Red sent them to me. I'll try to tweet those out if I can remember. But J2 Kane, 426.5 points. He won by 24.5. You know what's funny? You know what? And Scotty No, you deserve this. You know, you got no manners. You deserve it. He had, in the contest he won, the friendly exhibition, 426.5 points. So if he put that lineup in the Listener League, he would have tied. Which means I wouldn't have to send out a ball, which I would have liked. But regardless, kind of funny. The two contests both ended up with the exact same amount of points. Anyway, J2 Kane, he had no Scotty Scheffler, by the way. Cam Smith, T3. Shane Lowry, T3. Corey Connors, T6. Tommy Fleetwood, T14. Matthew Fitzpatrick, T14. And Adam Scott, T48. Adam Scott, he's a handsome fella. He's got a beautiful golf swing. He's washed. Enough. No more. No more Adam Scott. Washed up. Dying on that hill. I'm so sick of these fucking old guys. We got all these young kids that are dominating the sport, and I'm playing Adam Scott, and I'm playing Brent Snedeker. No mas. Ian Poulter, Matt Kuchar, get out. Anyway, so congratulations, J2 Kane. I sent out your ball. And that's it. Notable top 10s. Let's do notable top 10s. Everybody's favorite segment. Stop texting me during the show. Oh, that's Elizabeth. She can do whatever she wants. My cousin. For you fucking weirdos out there. Notable top 10s, right? We have second place. We got Cross Bomber. I don't know that person. But you got 25 points. Congratulations. J-Rod 1810. We know him. He finished in third place. He got 20 points. One of my favorite names in the Lister League. Grand Theft Votto. Finished in fourth place. Got 15 points. Congratulations. Our friend Dave Rhinobuya. Notable top 10. Finished in fifth place. He gets 12 points. Trying to catch Matty Bearjets. It's going to be a problem. Scotty No finished sixth in the Listener League. Again, not a mention. I shouldn't even mention him in notable top 10s. It's too late. Marcino, 75. Oh, I know him. That's good people. He finished in 7th. He got 7 points. R. Hallway, our boy Rob, finished in 8th place, got 8 points. Gio, music boy, our boy Gio. Never have to pay for parking with Gio. Finished in 9th place, he gets 3 points. And last week's winner, C. Daly, 487, finished in 10th place. He gets 1 point. So congratulations to all our notable top 10s, especially Dave Rhino Booyah, because I know him how much it means to him. He was dying for a Sunday show just to get his notable top 10. Charlie's not here. I think he went down the pond. He's down at the Honda Classic. He's on a little family vacation. All right. Oh, Steve, just happened to see your comment. Yeah, our boy Andy Pope. Yeah, he was talking about that Calcutta. He texted me Wednesday night after the show. And he says he had Rory. So we're keeping an eye on Rory. And then, Rory didn't do anything all week. He makes a huge Sunday run, finishes in 2nd. Andy Pope wins thousands of dollars. Shout out to Andy Pope. Congratulations. He texted me. It was weird. He texted me like 3 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Probably hammered. And he's like, fuck Cam Smith. That's your problem. That's a weird text to get at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's all he said. Fuck Cam Smith. Then I realized, all right, we want Rory to make a run, get Cam Smith out of 2nd place. And, so good for Andy Pope. All right. Okay, so that's notable top 10s. All right, what are we doing next? Here's my list. All right, so what did I do? I had a terrible Masters. Can we talk about it? Let's talk about it. So my lineup sucked. I had 3 missed cuts. We had the wind. We were talking about the Euros. A lot of English guys. There were like 5 English guys that finished in the top 10 in 2017 or whatever it was. Whatever I don't remember what we said. But we like Tommy Fleetwood, T14. We got that right. Bobby McIntyre, a little Scottish fella, T23. And Tony Finau. I can't watch Tony Finau play golf. I can't track him. I can't look at the shot tracker. I can't watch him on Masters Live. I can't put him in favorites and see shots 4 and 5 from the green. It is incredibly frustrating to watch Tony Finau miss 3-foot putts. Green side on a par 5, knocks it to 3 feet, and then misses the birdie and makes par. I guess I'm kind of new to this Tony Finau experience. And I've had a couple of opportunities to roster him the last couple of weeks. I guess because his ownership is lower, because people are sick and tired of watching him miss 3-foot putts. But man, it sucks. I'm not doing that anymore. Note to self. Stop rostering Tony Finau. He's going to drive you crazy. Jordan Spieth. Never missed a cut at the Masters. I've said this before, and I will say it again. No one can quite end a made cut streak quite like I can. It's fucking incredible. I got a gift. I don't want to give myself too much credit, but I got a gift. Jordan Spieth, everyone's talking about his swing and his pre-shot routine. Dude, he's Finau on the greens. He's missing 3-footers too. It's ridiculous. It's got to affect you mentally at some point. It's like, what's the point? What's the point of hitting a good drive or hitting a nice iron shot and knocking it close if you can't finish? And it happens over and over and over again. So yeah, your ball striking numbers are fine, but you can't. It's brutal. It's brutal. Fucking Xander. Can we talk about Xander? You let me talk about Xander a little bit? Listen, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. You put yourself out there, make a fool out of yourself, and you play DMX, and you're all pumped up, and you're waiting all year for this opportunity. And he finally comes, and guy fucking lays an egg. I don't know if it's the wind, if it's like a wind issue. I have to think about that. I don't know if it's a mechanical thing. My friend Andy Lack was talking about hearing that he was tinkering with swing changes, trying to hit a fade primarily a week before the Masters. 1 year after, he decided to change his putting style a week before the U.S. Open. It's frustrating, man. I'm not abandoning my team. Now, if you know me, I haven't watched a Met game in who knows how many years. The Devils suck. I haven't watched them in a while. I'm usually done with them by fucking December. And I'm still upset with the Giants. So I can not pay attention, but still keep an eye on things. Just not be fully invested. I really don't know what I'm going to do. The year's not over. I don't know a lot about the Southern Hills, but I think Xander could play well there. If we got a lot of uneven lies, and there's comps to Colonial and Augusta, and I have no reason to believe that he would be terrible there. He can get right back on the horse, especially if he's under own. So he's in play there. He's definitely going to be in play at the U.S. Open. Now, if he sucks in the PGA and all of a sudden he's missed a cut in 2 straight majors and he comes into the U.S. Open and somehow he's under the radar, that can play into our hands. Open Championship, we don't know what the weather's going to do, so it's impossible to predict at this juncture. But there's so many good players, and I just don't know. What if he doesn't have it? What if he just doesn't have it? What if he's lost that eye of the tiger? What if he's content? I don't know. That would suck. That would suck. I want him fucking go out and beat these guys. What are you afraid of? You did it before. You did it 3 years ago. You're a better player now than you were then. What the fuck is going on? So it's frustrating. Maybe it was just the weather. Maybe Xander's not good in the wind, which doesn't really make sense. I mean, he won in Hawaii. Usually windy out there. It might have been calm. That's why he shot 62. But I don't know. I have to think about it. I don't want to make excuses. He was pretty crisp on Thursday. He hit every green. He hit 17 out of 18 greens. And he hit every fairway except on the par fives. Which you don't miss the fairway on the par fives. Frustrating. He 3-putted twice. Friday it was unexplainable. Unexplainable. But you go back and you watch these rounds, which is great. You should do that. And pick random people. Go watch Larry Mize for a couple of holes. You'll see parts of the golf course you've never even seen before. It's free. It's a lot of fun. I love that. I do that all the time. Just go check things out. Go watch Rory's 63 or 64, whatever it was. Anyway, love the Masters app. The only thing, people, I'm not complaining about the Masters coverage or anything else. That's not what I'm doing. I just wish that they wouldn't post the score before they have the highlight ready. Because you're going in to watch the highlight, you're waiting for the highlight or the shot to come up, and then you see that he made a par. It's okay, I guess I don't need to watch this. So I don't like that. I changed that. But I know you want to have real-time, up-to-date scoring. But, I mean, that is a serious, tiny, small little nitpick. You can work around that. All right. So that's my master stuff. So I was terrible. Xander missed a cut. Jordan Spieth missed a cut. Justin Rose. Shame on me. Shame on me. I am a fucking idiot. I can't believe I didn't remember this until after the fact. Justin Rose, his last two majors last year was bad. He was good in the Masters. He was good at the PGA, I think. Or acceptable. He made a cut. And then he missed a cut at Torrey Pines, which I watched. I saw it. I was there. I was following him. He was playing with Adam Scott and somebody else. I don't remember who. Maybe DJ? I don't know. But I watched Justin Rose play golf, and it was like the worst round by a professional golfer I had ever seen. He was horrendous. He was horrendous. He wasn't in the fairway. He didn't hit a green. He couldn't make a putt. He was awful. Awful. At Torrey Pines, a place where he's usually good. And then he missed the cut in the Open Championship. And what do? I play him in the next major? You fucking idiot. Washed. Done. Stop playing these old guys. Shame on me. I saw it with my own eyes. I was there. I said it on this show. It's the worst round by a professional golfer I've ever seen. Moron. Absolute moron. So I finished like 88th in the Listener League, which is shocking. I beat 12 guys. I'm still sitting in 6th place in the Carbon Cup. All right, we're not throwing in the towel. We're in the mix. We're like halfway through the season. We're fine. 6th place. All right. Notable top 10 in contention. So let's try to string a couple of good weeks together. And still got 3 majors. We got some stuff. So we're not dead. We're not dead. But my lineup was dead. I got Spieth to miss a cut. Xander was awful. Justin Rose is washed up. Not good, Bob. I lost all my 3 balls. Didn't come close. I lost my groups. Didn't come close. My matchup parlay that I had Brooks over Victor Hovland. Lost that one. Now it's a parlay, so you're dead anyway. But I had 5 out of the 7. Somehow Kevin Kisner beat Thomas Peters. I was going for length over accuracy there. That didn't work. So I lost that matchup parlay. And on Sunday, after all I live bet DJ, I live bet like everybody. So many. I ripped the page. I threw it in the garbage. I could probably find it. There's added so many names over the course of the week. Sunday, I added Sungjae, and then I played a matchup parlay. 7 legs. No. 8 legs. 8 legs. It was like 128 to 1. But I got a lot of mileage out of this one. HV3, everybody's favorite. He bogeyed the last hole, so I got a tie with Bobby Mack. That was good. You never want to lose the first one. Seb Straka over Tom Hoagie. Joaquin Neiman over Bisenhoot. I think I glove you, Lucas Glover over Patrick Reed. Fucking Lee Westwood bombed in a birdie putt on 18 to tie Harry Higgs. So that, again, I didn't lose. It just knocks the value of the parlay down. But I'm still alive. Corey Connors over Danny Willett. Easy. JT over Charles Schwartzel. Easy. And then the last one. It's a killer loss. I figured on Sunday, the weather's going to be nice. Wind's not going to be an issue. someone's going to be able to go low, make some birdies. And on Saturday, Shane Lowry beat Sungjae Im. I said, you know what? Sunday, I said Sungjae's going to beat Shane Lowry. And that was my anchor. And that didn't work. Shane Lowry started bombing and shit. And he beat Sungjae by about 2 shots, maybe 3. So that hurt. So my $1,000 win, which probably got knocked down to like $400 with those ties or pushes, I lost with Sungjae. So I came close. I came really close. And I was locked in on Sunday with all these matchups, and I was winning everything, and I'm watching everybody, every shot live or on delay. So I was into it. Eating sausage and peppers, Master's cake. Good stuff. But I get nothing. I lose. Good day, sir. And I can finally throw this shit out. All right. So, it's weird. I always have this thing with forgotten elites, right? Who's nobody talking about? How come nobody's picking this guy? This guy sucks now. Why don't we play him? That's like a pretty formulaic strategy for me. I like to think that I'm unique and I could come up with my own little stuff, but basically I find out who nobody's playing, and then I make a case for that guy. And I like Rory. Rory was in my lineup, and then I kind of talked myself out of it. And that was stupid. And the reason I liked Rory is because I felt like Rory was no one was giving Rory a chance. He missed a cut at the Valero. Rory sucks. I watched his press conference, which you're not supposed to be swayed by what you hear in a press conference. And I changed my mind, and he ended up finishing second. I played Jordan Spieth instead. That was smart. But, this happens every week. Like, who was on Scotty Scheffler? Besides my friend Steve, who bets him every fucking tournament. He was like an under-the-radar pick because everyone was saying, no, he's not going to win. He's not going to win 4 times in 6 weeks. That was the play. Did any of us have it? Nope. My friend Steve did, but it's not the same thing. All right, we did that. I'm looking at the top 20 from the Masters, and I want to see if there's anything I want to mention. Scheffler, DJ, JT, Colin all finished in the top 20. John Rahm did not. You notice I've been quiet about that, right? I want to peacock the shit out of that. I'm just letting it be. I really want to peacock the shit out of that. I'm really the tide is turning. And I'm here for it. Now I got Scotty and Colin. So let's go. What if JT starts winning? How great would that be? What if Xander figures out how to win? That's probably a stretch. Andy Lack, if you're watching, I like what you said about Scotty Scheffler's career, and I thought you can't argue it. That's a good take. And then 9, Cam Smith, Hideki, Zalatoris. Fucking Hideki, man. I love Hideki. What a great effort. Injured, what have you. Hideki's awesome. That guy's made for Augusta. I don't care what anybody says. $8,000 range. Shane Lowry. I got to admit, I'm a little surprised by Shane Lowry. I'm sure the weather helped. But guy's playing great. Taylor Gooch. Nobody owned him at 8,700. And there you go. Top 20 finish. Sungjae was good again. Or good at the Masters again. Told you about the English guys, Fitzpatrick and Fleetwood. Yeah, Danny Willett up there. English. Not Justin Rose. No. Not Terrell Hatton. But English guys nonetheless. Lee Westwood was up there. The big Saudi, Jason Kokrak. I can't believe Corey Connors stuck around. Every bogey he made was because of his horrendous short game. He's a great iron player, though. If you hit every green, you don't got to worry about your short game. It's impressive. Jason Kokrak finished in the top 20. Not last year when I rostered him, but this year. Minwoo Lee, our boy Harry Higgs, Charles Schwartzel. So that's about it. All right, I'm just naming names. All right, so fuck those guys. We're done with that. Anything else? Top 20 weekend no bonuses. I don't have the winning Millie Maker lineup. I know that I didn't have it. I went over my bets. All right, so that's it. That's it on the Masters. A little disappointing that I didn't win anything. The weather kind of wreaked havoc on everything. And Xander sucked. But that's all right. It's a fucking golf tournament. It's not the end of the world. And we got the Heritage this week. Now, if you may or may not remember that your friend Nagels Bagels won the Listener League at the Players, Pete Dye Design. I also, one of my best weeks of my career was at the Travelers a couple years ago. Another Pete Dye Design. So I feel comfortable with ball striking bastards. This is like, I'm a horse for the course. Now, I look back, 2020 Heritage, 4 missed cuts. It was the second event after like the COVID restart. They played Colonial and then they played the Heritage. I played Rory that week. No crowds. T41, Rory's like, oh, now I remember why I didn't like coming to this place the first time. Oh, that was great. Thanks, Rory. 4 missed cuts and then Sergio, T5. That was bad. Ricky Fowler, Louis, Benny On. I played Benny On a lot. Ball striking bastard. RCB. No idea why I rostered those guys. And then last year, that was 2020. Last year, how did I do last year? Let's take a look. Heritage. Patrick Cantlay. Oh, people love Patrick Cantlay. Last year, miscut. You're welcome. Paul Casey. Pete Dye, ball striking bastard, miscut. Charlie Hoffman, T18. Matt Wallace, T18. Emiliano Grillo. Remember him? T2. I was on it. And our boy Harry Higgs, T59. But 4 out of 6. Not good. You want to hear some one and done stuff? Probably not. But I'm going to tell you anyway. Last year, one and done, I had Paul Casey. Missed the cut. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate that. Very motivated. So, I may have had a good week at the Players. I may have got a good week at the Travelers. Can't say I've had a good week at the Heritage. Now that I'm looking at it. So what am I looking for? I am looking for a change of pace. All right? Been doing the same. I feel like a little rut. I feel like I've been doing the same thing and expecting things to work out in my favor, and it's not working. So I am going to go with my gut a little bit. I'm going to go off the beaten path. I want guys that I consider Pete Dye guys, had some success in these types of venues. I want to talk about my new best friend, Stevie Banford. If you read his course preview, which you should every week, by the way, if you read his course preview, you will see him making reference to, the trees and like a Carolina golf course, not like your traditional like seaside course, more like a inland Carolina golf course. I think I might be paraphrasing here. Or he was making comps to like the Valspar, because when we had the Valspar a couple of weeks ago, my new best friend Stevie Banford mentioned the Valspar is kind of plays like one of these Carolina golf courses with trees and shit. So it's kind of looking at Valspar a little bit. They're not Bermuda grass greens. They're going to be overseeded, just like all these fucking places that we've been playing on. The 2020 Heritage, the second event after, that was in June. That was pure Bermuda when Webb won. So similar greens to the Valspar. And, it's Pete Dye. It's going to be narrow. It's going to be shit in the way. From memory, there's some like Wyndham comps, also a Carolina golf course. Now, that's a Donald Ross, Sedgefield. But I think there's crossovers with the winners. But then again, that might just be with the players in the Wyndham. I don't remember. We could throw anything in. You got the small greens. Say there's Mav McNeely finished second at Pebble Beach, which have the smallest greens, and Heritage, which has, I think, the second smallest greens. So there's some crossover there. Now, I'm not saying it's anything like TPC River Highlands, which is a Pete Dye track up in Connecticut where they play the Travelers, but it is a Pete Dye golf course. So I don't know. Does that mean anything? If it fits our narrative, sure. Why not? I sent out a tweet the other day. I'm thirsty. Thanks for watching, by the way. How about a retweet? Tell your friends. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell your friends to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help a brother out. I sent out a tweet the other day that in 2020 there was no Masters hangover. My boy Coach got all up in my shit, saying, why does everyone keep talking about a Masters hangover? Listed all the guys that finished in the top 10 that played in the Masters. Some nonsense. I don't know. But the point is that it wasn't the week after the Masters. And if you don't think that there is a letdown from the super elites that were trying to win the Masters that come to the Heritage, I can't help you. You want to pretend that doesn't exist? Go ahead. It might not exist, but it might exist. If you want to go ahead and play all the players that, like a Cam Smith, well, we'll talk about each player, but there might be a letdown factor from some of these Masters guys. Now, the Masters might just be motivation for some guys. We'll talk about that too. I'm not saying fade anybody that played in the Masters, but when you look at the top of the pricing, it's like, it almost hurts them if they won this. It's like, all right, well, where was this last week when it mattered? Don't be so soft. All right. I'm putting this away so I don't get distracted by that. Doing the same with this. All right. Are we done? So you know what to look for. And you just pick your own losers and hope for the best. Listen, it's Easter. Turn the TV off. Spend time with your family. Don't worry about it. I'm less invested this week. Less DraftKings stuff. Minimum investment. Maybe a couple bets. Haven't put them in yet. Now, I'm going to be hanging out with Aunt Judy and my cousins, and it's fine. Hope for the best, but let's not go crazy. Like I said, I've been very distracted this week. I was playing golf. I went to a funeral. I got stuff going on. All right. So, it's kind of like a scrimmage, but I want ball striking bastards. It's a Pete Dye golf course. All right. Top of the board. JT. Cam Smith, Dustin Johnson, Colin Morikawa, Patrick Cantlay. I will say that in this range, when I was looking at it, if I had to pick a guy, I'd probably pick Colin Morikawa. Probably. I didn't write down the I need more retweets. I didn't write down the ownership, but I have it right here. It was updated this morning. It might be updated again a little bit later. But I know Colin's the highest priced owned. I didn't play any of these guys. I don't worry about motivation with Colin Morikawa. I just don't. I think he's a killer. I think he wants to win wherever he goes. I think that's the objective. Is he disappointed that he didn't win the Masters? Yeah, sure. But it wouldn't surprise me if he won. That being said, because of his ownership, I just I'm not going to do that. But I love Colin Morikawa. And go for it, man. Go win a tournament. And then get ready for the PGA. I support that. I was going to play DJ. Low owned. Half the ownership of Colin. RBC guy. Carolina guy. I was texting with my brother last week. There was another guy I live bet. And watching DJ, and they were talking about how he's not hitting his driver. On these 500, on 11. Not hitting his driver. It's all right, well, that's not good for my live bet. So, but then I was thinking, well, the Heritage, he probably doesn't need to hit his driver that much. So who cares? He won the Travelers. He was good at the Players. Realistically, there's not a golf course in the world that Dustin Johnson can't win on. Right? I never get DJ right. Probably wrong to fade him. But then I read Sobel's article, and he was talking about DJ and how he doesn't need to hit a driver here. And I don't know what the numbers played out. And I just think that's a pretty common take. I asked my brother about it. He said the same thing. Doesn't take a genius to come up with that. All right, that's fair. But I just don't think that it's not that obvious that he's going to, DJ doesn't need to hit his driver here. So it's a no-brainer take, and it'll all work out. And I don't know. Just wasn't sexy enough for me. I think JT's in a letdown spot. I think Cam Smith is in a serious letdown spot. Think about Cam Smith for a second. All right, Mr. Fisherman. All right. He won the Players, wins the Players, says fuck the match play. I'm hanging out with my family. My family's here. We're in town. $3 million check, whatever. Oh, shit. I got to get ready for the Masters. So then he gets back to work. He's working. He's got the Masters. Gut-wrenching defeat. I can't believe he's playing. Maybe he just wants to fish. Come on. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Don't forget what the numbers say. It doesn't matter. What's the motivation? What is the motivation? He has a big win. He got time with his family. He had a fucking major, the Masters. He was in the mix there. Terrible loss. Now it's okay, I'm going to bounce back. I'm going to win the Heritage. No. He's going to go fish and clear his head. What are we talking about? Maybe he'll show up at the Zurich. I don't know. That's next week. Maybe he'll show up at the Zurich and win that with Leishman. Fine. But he is full vacation mode, right? We'll worry about the PGA. That's what matters. That's what's next. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. But seems pretty obvious to me. Cantlay. I know he's got a good history here. Cantlay kind of likes these bullshit tournaments. Now, this field is better than Pebble Beach. This field is better than the Desert Classic because some of these other guys took the drive down from Augusta. But Cantlay kind of likes playing in these bullshit events. Something to keep an eye on. Now, he won a FedEx Cup. That's the thing. It was hot, though. It was hot. Won Memorial in June. That was pretty hot. I don't know. I just don't feel it. I think he's cursed. So I'm just not. I can't do it. Okay, what's the ownership there? Let's take a look at that. Sorry about this. Yeah, he's low. He's 13% ish. Can't lay. I just don't love it. In the 9s, you got a highly owned Matthew Fitzpatrick. That certainly makes sense. I thought originally Corey Connors was going to be really high, but he's like 14. Berger's 15. Daniel Berger's my dad's one and done pick, by the way. Dad, talking one and done at the wake. He's very excited. He's still in the top 100. He had Morikawa at the Masters. It's like, all right, we don't really have to talk about this right now, Dad. But I was very excited. But, yeah, he's on Berger this week. Shane Lowry, 16%. Joaquin Niemann, 18%. Russell Henley, almost 20%. I get it. I get all that. I get Joaquin Niemann. I get Russell Henley. I get Fitzpatrick. I get Lowry, Connors, Berger. I understand all that. I do. But I am going to play. I'm going to start my lineups with Sungjae Im. I feel that I am getting him at half the ownership of Matthew Fitzpatrick. I feel he's just as good, if not better, than Matthew Fitzpatrick. Sungjae Im was he was 8th at the Masters, made a run, first round leader. So obviously he's hitting the ball well. He's good around the green player. He's missed 2 cuts here, but finished 13th here last year. I was talking about the Valspar before. Sungjae Im, T4 at the Valspar. He's always usually good in Florida, overseeded greens, not worried about that. PGA West out in, that's a Pete Dye golf course out there in California. He's great there. I just think I'm getting some value. Now, my boy Chad put the house on Sungjae. I said, why don't you just bet, Corey Connors like everybody else, which is not really true. It was like, Shane Lowry and Fitzpatrick and Neiman and Henley. There's a lot of guys to choose from in the 9s. So I'm going to take a camp chance with my boy Sungjae. Hope for the best. If it gets a little windy, it's on the call for a lot of wind. Sungjae's good in the wind. Honda Classic winner. I was trying to make comps between the Honda Classic and the Heritage. I think Matt Kuchar won both. That was the only thing I could find. There's really not a lot of crossover there. And I don't even know how narrow. There's just water everywhere. It's got to be fairly accurate at the Honda. It's, it's Target Golf, but it's a beast of a golf course. This is a lot shorter, I believe. So I'm not going to. I don't know if I can. But I'm not worried about Sungjae Im's motivation. The guy fucking wins or plays all the time. And if he's after showing a top 10 at the Masters, all right, maybe he's a good form. There's no reason to believe why he wouldn't be able to perform here on a Pete Dye golf course. So I'm playing Sungjae Im at half the ownership of Matthew Fitzpatrick, and I don't feel bad about it. I think I have him as my one and done. I may have to redo that because, I trashed my whole lineup an hour before we started. And we'll see if he stays my one and done. I'm going to play Jordan Spieth again. I don't like everybody bagging on Spieth. I think it's unfair. I understand it, but I think it's a bad take. He hit the ball great at Valero, right? And he missed so many putts. He missed putts in the match play. He missed putts at Valero. He missed putts at the Masters. I don't think it's the swing. I don't think it's the ball striking. Now, when Jordan Spieth was good, he's got a 9th, a 12th, and 11th here. Now, when he was bad, he's got a 54th and a 68th. But we talked about the small greens at Pebble Beach, and where Jordan Spieth has won. We talked about Valspar a little bit with those Carolina fields. And Jordan Spieth's won there. And you're sitting here talking about Target Golf and got to have a strong around the green game because the greens are so small. And I got a guy that everybody hates, and he sucks, and we're all going to play, Fitzpatrick and Lowry and Neiman and Russell Henley. It's like, you know what? I'm going to give Jordan one more shot. He's coming in less than 10% owned. 9%-ish. And you got these guys sitting here. I don't know. I just think that I'm getting him in a good spot where everybody's fading him. And if he plays well, he seems like a heritage guy. And did you know that when the Valero took place last year and he won, that was on Easter Sunday? I don't know. Does that mean anything? The golden child, the golden boy, rises from the ashes on Easter. And Jordan Spieth is reborn a week after burning everybody, burning me at the Masters. Alexa Skip, it's possible. It's possible. So I'm going to play Jordan Spieth. Talked about Jordan Spieth with Aunt Judy last week. I'll be at Aunt Judy's house on Sunday. Maybe Spieth will be in the mix. We'll put that shit on TV. Yeah, let's all watch Jordan. It's Easter. It's just like watching the Masters at Aunt Judy's house, which we've done many times. I could see it. Jordan for Judy. All right, that's that. In the eights, I had a lot of machinations to my lineup, and I had a lot of guys that I wanted to play, and a lot of different combinations. I had like somewhat of a player pool this week. DJ was in there. I had him in my lineup for a little bit. I'll let you know, Charlie. Charlie likes Webb a lot. Webb by 5, I think. He's going to win easy, according to Charlie. Webb Simpson is also the chalk bomb, which is DB's kind of good at that. Now, occasionally the chalk bomb wins. But what if Webb aggravates his injury or something? I liked Webb. I had him in my lineup. And then I blew the whole thing up. So Webb was in the player pool. In the eights, Webb's pretty highly owned. He's 16%. And there's a couple guys hitting double figures, but Webb's the highest owned guy. I don't want to play the highest owned guy, especially with a guy might injury possibility. But one thing I noticed in the $8,000 range that I thought was a little, that doesn't seem right. All right, so you got Billy Horschel. You got Harold Varner. Siwoo Kim. Noren. Those prototypical, with the exception of maybe Horschel, you got those prototypical $7,400 guys. All in the eights now. And then you got Tyrrell Hatton sitting there at $8,600, priced below Billy Horschel, priced $100 more than Harold Varner. All right, that's a little disrespectful. Tyrrell Hatton's better than those guys. He's a higher class player. Tyrrell Hatton always plays good in Florida. I have no reason to believe Tyrrell Hatton will not play well on this course, in this spot. I know he's in the news because he badmouthed Augusta National, or maybe the golf gods have it out for him. Fine. But you know what I know? I know that if he is, 9%, 8% owned, and Webb Simpson 16, short game, wedges, I'll take my chances with Terrell Hatton. Do I have any notes here? Before the Masters and his disastrous finish, in his Florida swing, he was 2nd, 13th, and 21st, finished 9th in the match play, and then said he's not hitting the ball that great. Okay, well, you can not hit the ball that great in top 10 this week. I'm fine with it. He does have a third here, but that was the bullshit Heritage. This is the real Heritage. I don't think win's going to be an issue, but it's just like it's a respect thing. This isn't based on numbers. This isn't based on skill set or grass type or anything like that. This is based on he's 8,600 and Howell Varner is 8,500. Fuck you, DraftKings. That's bullshit. Yeah, like a top 20 player in the world. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I'll play a Terrell Hatton. I almost played Alex Noren. Now listen, I haven't taken in a ton of content, but not a lot of Noren buzz, I don't think. He's low owned. Oh no, he's like 13%. Never mind. He's not low owned. So maybe there has been some Noren buzz. He's been playing all right. Didn't make the cut. You know who made the cut? Our boy Tommy Fleetwood. So let's just keep going back to the Fleetwood well. All right. His last 5 starts, 20th, 22nd, 16th, 35th. That was match play. And 14th. Solid. I have any reason to believe Tommy Fleetwood wouldn't play well at a Pete Dye golf course? No. I don't have anything to back that up. I think he had a 23rd here a couple years ago. But if we're talking about like the Valspar, positional golf, and maybe the Honda, the players, Pete Dye, that's fucking Tommy Fleetwood's wheelhouse right there. Those fairways could be 10 yards wide. You'll figure it out. Short game, man. Short game. Tommy Fleetwood's good. This is a good spot for him. So that's it. I'm playing Tommy Fleetwood. I don't want to hear any lip. So that's the 8s. So pretty balanced. There are some guys in the 6s, don't let me forget, that I like, that I'm going to play first round leader. But I am not going to put them on my DraftKings team. So I know people like Kevin Kisner. You've got that Wyndham comp. These aren't Bermuda, these are overseeded greens. He was fine. He's been fine on them. But why would I want to play a 13% Kevin Kisner when I could play a 8% Terrell Hatton and a 11%? Well, I guess it's not that big of a deal. I'm not playing Kevin Kisner. Thanks for the refrigerator. Shout out Kevin Kisner at the Wyndham. In the 7s, you have a 25% Adam Hadwin. Hello, Nancy in accounting. Valspar comp. And he's been playing some great golf. But 25%, no thanks. Mav McNeely, 15%. Some late runs, CP, out of Mav. You're moving the needle with your Mav McNeely takes. Tom Hoagie, 13%. So there's some options. A lot of old guys. I had Jason Kokrak in my player pool. He was on my team. I yanked him. I took him out. He was good at the Masters last week. He's got a great Valspar history. So I don't have anything bad to say in that regard. Short game's not as bad as it used to be. We got this Saudi news coming, and I just don't know if that's going to be a thing or a distraction, and I'd rather not have to deal with it. So I'm not dealing with it. So I took him out of the lineup. Jason Kokrak, 6% owned. That's stupid. Adam Hadwin's 25 at Kokrak, 6. What the fuck? What the fuck? Whatever. Pick your own losers. Mito Pereira is interesting. 7%. He's been a little up and down. Maybe you get an up week. And you're going to play Kevin Na instead. Okay. Good luck with that. What happened to Cameron Young? We're done with him? 5% owned? These are the things I don't understand. I just don't get it. Adam Hadwin's 25. Cam Young's 5. Cameron Young is like 5 times better than Adam Hadwin. Ever will be. Carolina guy, by the way. Cameron Young, 5%. I don't know. Kind of dumb. I kind of had my mind made up early in the week that I was going to play Kevin Streelman this week. And I can't be talked out of it. Duke guy. Shout out Andy Lack. 9% owned. Kevin Streelman. Been good to me the last couple of weeks, much like Tommy Fleetwood. So what? Instead of getting off the guys that are getting us top 20 finishes, we're going to stick with them. And we're going to ride her till she bucks us. Can this be a Kevin Streelman week that he can win? Now, he's won at Travelers. He's like Mr. Travelers. He's won at Valspar. He's like Mr. Valspar. And can this be like a Tom Hoagie, Luke List, JJ Spawn, come out of nowhere? The elites don't give a shit, and Kevin Streelman knocks off, gets a rare win at, what is he, 7,400, 7,200, 7,500. All right. His last 4 starts here, he's got a 33rd, a miscut, a 6th, and a 7th. So 2 top 10s. Kevin Streelman is a fucking Pete Dye guy. He's the ultimate, he's the definitive guy. T16, miscut at the API, 85 million yards. That's fine. T16, T22, T7, T18. He's been good. Been better. He started off really shitty, but come on, man. He's finished in the top 25 in 4 of his last 5 events. I like Kevin Streelman, less than 10% owned. Can't talk me off of it. It's like a long shot play. You got to have that. And I'm not even that squeamish about it. I like it a lot. All you guys are playing Adam Hadwin. Come on. Nancy in accounting. Brian Harmon, Matt Kuchar, Kevin Na, Adam Hadwin, Ian Poulter, Troy Merritt. All these guys are the fucking same. Just pick one. Just pick one. I'm picking Kevin Streelman. They're all the same. They hit it nowhere. They're good with their wedges. They occasionally will make putts. And they just hang around. They do not. They're boring. They're boring as shit. So pick one. I'm picking Kevin Streelman. Now, I like those 5 guys. I feel good about, I like 4 of those 5 guys. I like him. I'm playing Jordan Spieth. I like Hatton and Fleetwood. And I like Streelman. Now, I said it before, this is like a situation where I'd want to do something different. So that left me like 7,400, 7,500, 7,300, something like that. Right? We're right in that like Russell Knox zone. Okay? This is totally a spot where I would play Russell Knox. You got the Pebble Beach comps and you got all these short courses, and this is like Russell Knox's fucking wheelhouse. His wheelhouse. And he's not that highly owned. He's coming in at, where is my boy Russell? Can't wait to see Russell at the Travelers. He's coming in at 6%. Nobody's talking him up. He's had 2 dog shit finishes his last 2 starts. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go down this road again and expect things to work out and hope that my boy Russell Knox comes through. Now, if you were smart, knowing that I'm saying this and I'm not playing Russell Knox, you would be like, oh, maybe I'll put Russell Knox in one of the lineups because he'll probably pop. It's possible, but I'm not banking on it. So I think for the first time ever in my life, I'm going to play somebody new. We need some new blood. We got to shake things up a little bit. Now, this is somewhat of a DFS darling. People like playing him, but we're talking about all these guys all basically the same. They hit it nowhere. They wedge, they putt. They're boring, whatever. Those are my types of guys. All right, not going to lie. So how about a little Denny McCarthy? I don't think I've ever played Denny McCarthy in my life. What do I got to lose? It's Easter. We'll see. Like Denny McCarthy, like kind of reminds you of a Wesley Bryant who won this tournament, right? Alexis Skip. He's coming in at 7% owned. So why would I play Russell Knox, who I love, at 6? I can play Denny McCarthy at 7, who's probably a better player. I might not have to worry about putting yips. Are we going to have this Jordan Spieth problem this week? So maybe I get a guy make a couple putts. Denny McCarthy finished top 20 at Valero with a T18, his last start. So maybe he's in form. He was 13th here last year. That makes sense. Probably made a lot of putts. Kind of counting on that. If you look at Denny McCarthy's OWGR and you look at the events where his best finishes where he earned the most amount of OWGR points, he's got a T6 at the American Express. That's the Pete Dye golf course out there in California. He's got a T3 at the Honda. He's got a T9 at the Wyndham. He's got a T9 at the Valspar. He's got a T10 at the RSM. And he's got a T13 at the Heritage. All right, let's just put all those little short golf courses in a little bucket, with the exception of Honda, I suppose. And maybe Denny McCarthy can top 10 this week or top 20. At 7% owned, might have myself a little hidden gem there. It's probably a better strategy than playing Russell Knox or a Lucas Glover. I think I glove you. I love the way Lucas Glover grinded his ass off. Watch his round. He started off like 5 over. Watch him grind his ass back to make the cut at the Masters. Another Carolina guy, Clemson guy. I was thinking about playing Lucas Glover. I could pair him with DJ, and then I had my other guys in the 8s sprinkled in. I just don't trust DJ. I don't trust that take. I don't think that take is going to work out. So I'm not going with it, with DJ. And I'm just like, no more Lucas Glover. No more Russell Knox. Take a break. No Kuchar, no Snedeker. Now, am I playing Streelman? Yeah, but Streelman's top 25 the last 5 events. Duke guy, Carolina. Low owned. I'm comfortable with that play. So that's my lineup. Sungjae Im, Jordan Spieth, Terrell Hatton, Tommy Fleetwood. Let's hope the wind picks up a little bit. Kevin Streelman and Denny McCarthy. All right, that is unique. I don't care what anybody says. I don't like well, we talked about all that. In the 6s. I already texted my boy CP. I told him first round leader, Nate Lashley. Guy's been playing good. Pebble Beach comp, right? He should have won Pebble Beach if he didn't 4-jack that green. You got a Pebble Beach comp with Nate Lashley, first round leader. Give that a shout. Talk about short knocking wedge players, Wesley Bryant types that make a bunch of putts. Little hashtag Todd watch. Our boy Brendan Todd. Hey, I think he topped 20 at the Valero. Same boat as kind of as like Denny McCarthy, sitting down there at 6,800. We'll be on Todd watch, first round leader. and another Carolina guy. All right, talk about hit or miss. JT Poston. JT Poston won the Wyndham. Carolina guy. Not worried about the greens. Putts well at the waste management. He's very inconsistent. I don't think JT Poston's made 4 cuts in a row in his life. Ever. It's hard to find. He's missed 4 cuts in a row, but I don't think he's made 4 cuts in a row. He's very inconsistent. T25, MC, T6, T40, MC, T31, MC. It's bad. 2 years of that, of JT Poston. Very inconsistent. Totally under the radar, totally cheap. First round leader bet. So JT Poston, Brendan Todd, Nate Lashley in the 6s. Let's see how they do. All right, there's some names for you. All right, so that's it. Hey, hour and 16 minutes. That's fucking killer. All that master stuff. Did the whole Heritage. The Listener League. I even talked about my round of golf. That was tremendous. I'm proud of myself. Shout out to me. Can I get some retweets? Can I get a little love? I want to get YouTube subscribers. Need to boost that up. So whatever you could do to get me a YouTube subscriber, what are we going to do? We're going to have a giveaway. I don't know what I'm going to give away, but I'm going to give away something. So be on the lookout for that. Because I want to get that YouTube numbers. I can get those YouTube numbers up. That's a priority. Let's make it a priority. All right. I am going to look at the chat. And if anybody has anything nice to say, I will address it. If you want to be an asshole, get lost. I don't give a shit. All right? It's Kyle Dotson, you fucking ringer. How are you, buddy? Anybody have anything to say? Carl Hungus, you're welcome. Thank you, Dick Vickers. I appreciate that. Shout out to England. Jets suck. That's a losing lineup. Mr. Jones, will you just go harass your son? He picks as many losers as I do. Why are you bothering me? I have 5 of the same guys. Good for you. Pick your own losers. There's no way you have five of those same guys. There's no fucking way. All right. YouTube reward is a book of stamps. I met Mr. Jones. He's a very nice man. So when he makes his stupid comments, I can't go after him. I just let him be. He's a really nice guy. I enjoy his company. Oh, thanks, Kyle Dawson. I appreciate that. I saw you vomiting before. I didn't know what that was for. Seems unnecessary. And you've had a really shitty year, so maybe you shouldn't be coming after me. Maybe you should just worry about yourself. All right? Kyle Dotson. He's very funny. I like Kyle Dotson a lot. He's a very funny guy. He makes me laugh. Good quote tweeter, that Kyle Dotson. No. Let everybody else have their... Let the conversation be. Let's just sit back and say nothing. I just want everybody to know I've been on this block long before a while ago. I've been on this block for years, at least 4. I remember it was like my 3rd show, Desert Classic breakdown, after the song, 2nd show maybe. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with this. Like, let's calm down with John Rahm. That was 4 years ago. So, is that the origination? Is that when it started? That's when it started. Not taking any bows. I'm just, playing the long game. We'll see what happens. It's a long year. All right, nobody has anything interesting to say. I haven't got any comments. Thanks for watching. Send it out there. Tell somebody. Do something nice. Be creative. Don't be creative. Whatever. It's all good. I don't think I'm doing a show next week. Well, yeah, I'm probably definitely not, because next Wednesday, my buddy, shout out Mike, is getting promoted to chief of police in the town I grew up in. I talk about my friend Seals. I talk about my friend OB, Kevin. And we all went to kindergarten together. Here, there's a picture. All right, there's a picture of all of us. Those are the boys. All right, we all went to kindergarten together. And on career day, when we were 5 years old, I stood next to Mike. And he said, when I grow up, I want to be a police officer. And now he's getting promoted to chief of police. So it's kind of cool. And that's next Wednesday. So I'm going to be busy because I'm going to see some of my friends. And it's fucking the team Valsp, what is it? The Heritage, the Zurich. I could do a show and a tweet. I said, my one and done pick is so-and-so. I'm betting these teams and be done with it. We don't have to wax poetic about all these matchups. I don't care. And I don't even know if the one and done and carbon contests, I don't know what's going on with that. So we'll see. I'll be back on Sunday. I'll do a recap show. And Jesus Christ, I fucking hate these guys. No HV3 this week. You guys, $8,500. What's the matter with you? I fucking love how you guys are like peacocking HV3's T26 at the Masters. Like that's some type of fucking accomplishment. Guy shot like 78 on Saturday. Typical. And we're so like, oh, T25 at the Masters. What a great pick. Get the fuck out of here. That guy sucks. He sucks. Congratulations. Congratulations on your T25 at the Masters. That's great. Guy, it's his first Masters. Guy's been on tour for 6 years. It's his first Masters. Like, that's the case. That's my point. If he's so great, he's this DFS darling, and he's awesome, why is this his first Masters? Because he's not that good. Oh, yeah, I was right about that Harl Varner pick. Finished T25 after he shot 78. Whatever. I don't know. Congratulations. Yeah. Fuck off. Fuck off, Capper. He performed. Yes, we covered that. I'm not litigating that again. I understand. Yeah, congratulations. He's fucking awesome. Play him this week. See what happens. Carolina guy. What could possibly go wrong? It'd be the fucking death of me. All right, I'm not looking at comments anymore. I'm getting pissed off. So have a good night. I'll be back on Sunday for a recap show. Let's hope for it's fucking Easter. No, I won't be back on Sunday for a recap show. I'll be at Aunt Judy's house. All right, so no recap show, no show next Wednesday. I don't know when I'm going to see you again. It's probably better off that way. So tell your friends, last show by Nagel for a while, because I don't know when I'm going to be back. All right, we'll figure it out. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and have a wonderful night. Don't text me during the show. You know who you are. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye.